Impassable roads are forcing an ongoing air rescue operation in Southeast Asia. Monsoon rains, a cyclone, and typhoon have all combined to cause extensive flooding across the region and claim more than 1,300 lives. The biggest emergencies have been unfolding in Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and Thailand, where hundreds of people are also missing. Journalist David Grunebaum is on the story for us. He joins us now from Malaysia's capital, Kuala Lumpur. So, David, Indonesia's Sumatra Island has been one of the worst hit areas. We know the tropical storm caused a lot of damage on its own, but there are some conditions on the ground that made the situation worse. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, local authorities as well as environmentalists are pointing towards deforestation, both legal deforestation for things such as mines and palm oil plantations, as well as illegal logging. Keep in mind that forests can provide a protective barrier to help mitigate the damage from storms like this. So that's one of the reasons why now people across the country are calling for investigations as well as a review of government policy. Now, on the ground, more than 700 people are dead. Hundreds of people are still missing. Rescue teams are struggling to get to some of these remote villages. They are using helicopters to try to get to some of them, as many as they can, but they cannot reach these crews. They cannot reach enough remote villages quickly enough. And in addition to that, the cell towers are down in so many places. So authorities in the central cities are unable to contact so many remote villages to find out, what is your situation on the ground? Do you need more food? Do you need more water? Are there people in need of urgent medical care? So because they can't have these sort of communications going back and forth, there are real concerns that some people who survived the initial floodwaters may not survive in the days ahead because they do not get aid quickly enough. There have been some calls for President Prabowo to ask for international help, but so far he has not done so.
Now, Dave, I also wanted to ask you about Sri Lanka. Are they getting the help they need?
Yeah, they're getting international help. They've asked for it and they're starting to get it. This is coming from countries such as Pakistan, India, and Japan, which are providing aid on the ground. Additionally, the Sri Lankan diaspora around the world, including in Canada, people are coming together to raise money to help provide aid to the people on the ground there. Now, there are more than 400 people dead in Sri Lanka, hundreds missing. There are military-led rescue teams, often in boats, that are pulling people off the roofs of their homes or from the second floors of their homes because the situation is so bad. Also, just like in Indonesia, so many roads there are impassable. Bridges have collapsed into rivers. Hospitals have been swamped by floodwaters. There are concerns about waterborne diseases, and the situation could get even more difficult for rescue and recovery efforts because there is rain in the forecast for Sri Lanka.
Dave, thanks for this. That is journalist Dave Grunebaum in Kuala Lumpur.